Hi Aries, and welcome to Grateful Empress Tarot. My name is Sonia. I am here today to do a general collective romantic love reading for anyone with the sign of Aries anywhere in their birth chart. Also, if you're a cross watcher, you are very welcome here. Please remember, general readings are not personal readings, so they cannot and will not resonate with every Aries viewer out there. Please only take what is yours and leave the rest for others who need to hear these messages more. As always, we are going to connect to the white light of the divine through my angel aura crystal for clarity and purity by taking a nice deep breath in the highest vibration of love, and in that breath we will pull in the Aries collective. Namaste. Okay, Aries, let's begin here with one card from this deck for the overall theme of your reading today. If you are a returning person to my channel, thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your subscribing. I very much appreciate you, and welcome back. If you are new here, welcome in, welcome in. There's so much I like to do. I'm really getting flexed into this space, and I'm so excited because I've heard some feedback from you guys about things you like, and I'm enjoying this, and I'm continuing to learn what's best for all of us as far as these readings go. So thank you for being here and being part of my tribe. I appreciate you. Okay, to start off, we have number 16, Eva, paired with connection. So we're going to read about these first, and then we'll dive in. Number 16, Eva, she says, duplicity, deception, and caution. Out of the jungle steps a woman, half of her body covered with exotic plants and flowers. A snake wriggles around her neck. The woman presents herself like a sweet fruit to be picked. She offers excitement and novelty, but be careful. Her kiss could be as toxic as the bite of a snake. Like a deceitful friend or lover, her unreadable countenance masks her true intentions. So there is something here that is not presenting itself the way that it actually is. We'll dive deeper, and it's about a connection. I love to read the description of these cards because sometimes the basic thing of what you would think this means isn't always, but we're going to dive into this. This is connection. You will connect to powerful magic belonging in this world and beyond. The strength of this connection will not be dependent upon your location, but will deepen after visiting ancestral and sacred sites. Your action is to plan a yatra. I'm not sure what that means. I would suspect maybe, I don't even want to guess. I'll look it up for my own self. If you know what it is, drop me a comment below to tell me, because I don't know what a yatra actually is. Okay, your affirmations are, I am connected to nature, I am nature, I am connected to my ancestors, and I make meaningful connections. So, again, that's why I said I like to read the description of this deck specifically, because yes, we could say there's some deceit in a connection. Sometimes the description actually means something completely different, and I like that this is talking about going to connect with your magical self, and in connecting with your ancestors that have passed on before. They might be your guides through this deceit of what's happening. Your affirmation or your action says, number 5, you are being called into service. Believe in your own guidance. So I think this is about, there's something that someone's wearing a false mask in one way or another. Doesn't have to mean the whole expansive thing. Your ancestors and the connection to the magic of the other side is calling you into service, and your ancestors are kind of guiding you to believe in your own self and believe in your own guidance in this situation. So we're going to see how this all applies, because it always will. We're going to start by taking a nice deep dive into the connection between you and your person of interest. Aries, this is your energy. This is how you're showing up in the connection at this time. Okay. This is your person's energy, how they're showing up in the connection at this time with you, please and thank you. Also remember that energy is fluid. It can flip, it can reverse. Sometimes this can feel like it's your story, but it's about the opposite side. That's okay. Take it how it resonates. This is the shared space of your experience, what you're both experiencing in this connection at this time, please and thank you. And lastly, my personal favorite is how your person truly feels for you at this time. True, genuine, honest feelings for you at this time. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we find the Emperor. This is the undercurrent of the reading. This is what's propelling everything forward. This is an Aries card. The Emperor is the divine masculine energy of the tarot deck. So you could be standing in your divine energy. You both could be. Remember, it's about your energy. An Emperor is either energy of a husband, a father, a business owner. It's all four kings wrapped up into one. So we have the discernment of swords, we have the warmth of wands, we have the love and empathy of cups, and we have the stability of pentacles, all wrapped up into one energy that's masculine. There is no gender in tarot, so I want to say this too. All are welcome here. If you're in a heterosexual, a homosexual, a non-binary connection, every single person is welcome in these readings. I don't have any illusions, and I love the way that life is finally flowing forward and we are allowed to be who we are without as much judgment. I feel like that paradigm is going to continue to grow and manifest through the young generation, and when they have children, their generation, and as we keep going. But I just wanted to say that. I felt called to say that for some reason. Someone listening to this was wondering if this applied to them, and it does. So let's dive in. This is how you're showing up in your connection at this time, Aries. The energy is of the Six of Cups and the Two of Swords. So you are making a decision about a connection you have. Possibly you're making a decision, a choice about trying to reconcile with someone. I feel that since our Eva card is here about there's something that's not being shown to you, something that's being worn a false mask, that might be why. If you look at this Two of Cups, and I love this deck, this is called the Wandering Star Tarot. I love that the imagery on here talks a lot about like the words that the card means, but it also still depicts the trueness. This is a person sitting at a crossroads and not wanting to take off the blindfold, not wanting to have to make this choice. Look at these crossed arms. So I'm wondering if this is about you feeling, I don't really want to have to make a decision about reconciling with my person. There could also be children in the mix. The Six of Cups can be about kids. Take what applies. If you don't have children, that's okay. So let's dive a bit deeper. I'm going to use this new deck. I love it very much. This is called the Teeny Tiny Tarot, and it is by this wonderful company and or human called Holly Audley, and it is such a fun deck. So I was called to use this today for you. I want to see, what is this choice? I want a little bit more clarity about this choice that it is that you're trying to make here. It's a choice you don't really want to make. It's something that you are at a distinct crossroads about this. Okay, so we have the energy of that is the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Moon, and the Seven of Cups. So Aries, you're standing on firm footing here in this energy about this decision you don't want to have to make. You're embodying King of Pentacles energy is standing both feet firmly planted on the ground, being loyal, being discerning about moving forward in love. If you do, you would like this to be equally balanced, equal give, equal take. You want it to be fair. Could be that the energy of the theme of this is that there's some deception here. Could be that maybe you two split up, and so your person is contacting you to say, I'd like to move forward in love with you and reconnect. Let's reconcile this. You just want things to be balanced this time, if that's the case. That's why you're sitting in Queen of Swords energy. You have love and clarity about this. You're discerning. You're in the feminine side of the Queen of Swords. And it could be that you are honoring the space of you don't know everything, but you want to make a nice, you looking at every option you have, and you want to make a nice choice that's best for yourself, despite the fact that there's something here you don't know. I like that the moon is depicted in this card by having a key, which I always feel like, any traditional Rider-Waite deck is going to show you, there's an image of someone coming up out of the murky depths, maybe moving forward by the light of having a guardian angel. But this one shows that you actually do have the key to unlock what it is you don't know. And I like that the Seven of Cups is here because you're able to look at every option you have and pull up what it is that you want in regards to this. I want a romance kipper on this just to give us further clarity of how you're showing up. It's about meeting up with someone to have a conversation, and it's about talking about the friendship, talking about the romance. There's some good luck that you're looking for here. So I want to move to your person's side of this, and we'll get more of this story here. How they're showing up, Aries, is the Ten of Swords and the Five of Swords. Yes. Something ended between the two of you here. And it was something that was painful. There was a lot of thought put into this by both of you. And honestly, Aries, I feel like they ended it or you ended it, but one or both of you, someone's talking about reconciliation. I feel like, honestly, since this is your energy of being in the Two of Swords, not wanting to have to make a choice, I think your person ended this for some reason. They were conflicted about it. We'll dive into that. They've come back to say, I made a bad decision. I want to reconcile with you. You have some distinct things you're wanting here. Equal give and take if you're going to do it. You have discerning clarity. And you have the key to unlock the things you didn't know right here. Whatever wasn't being shown to you, whatever was a false mask or somewhat of deception, you're finally being called by your ancestors to step into your power about this and make a good choice. You can have this meeting with this person if you want to, but we're going to dive a little deeper. They were conflicted about this ending between the two of you. There was something, they chose to close this out with you, but they were conflicted about it. I want to see why. Tell me what was the confliction about ending this with Aries, please and thank you. The Queen of Wands is here. So you're an attractive person. The energy was attractive. This was a good connection between the two of you. Yeah, and the Lover's card is here. Isn't this so cute? I love, this is one of the reasons I wanted this deck so bad. It's such cute energy. It's so sweet. There's the magic of what is between the two of you. The connection between the two of you. You're a beautiful person. This connection is beautiful. They want a new beginning with you in love. They want this brand new beginning in love. I feel like, honestly, though, it's that they felt there was some competition for you. There we go. We finally got to it. They didn't really want to end this, if you want the honest truth, Aries. They did not want to end this. It was that they felt insecure, stuck up in their own head. This is ego-based fear. They were freaking out about the fact that you are an attractive, beautiful person, outside, inside. Everything about you, is radiant and warm. People find high level of connection to you, and you walk around in this gorgeous space of inspiration, action, and you also do it being physically stunning, okay? Your person was so intimidated by that. Look at this. They're in the Five of Swords. They think there's competition for you. There probably is. And good for you, there should be. Honestly, I think that they felt extraordinarily insecure about your connection. They do want to bring this back in. Maybe they went deep within themselves and they looked at through their ancestors talking to them, hey man, you're about to make a huge mistake by walking away from this Aries. And that's why they came back to want this new beginning in love with you. And you're saying, I don't know. I need this to be a bit more balanced. I need this to be a little bit more equal give and take. I need you to tame down these insecurities, because it feels very much like they are bringing to the table too much fear, and you are wanting a beautiful connection. You're wanting equal give and take. You're wanting things to be real with the King of Pentacles. You want both feet planted on the ground, and you want this to be a beautiful connection. Their kipper on this is based in, there's been some sorrow. I'm not going to lie. That's this conflict inside of themselves. That's that insecurity inside of themselves. Because what they feel for you is outstanding. They love you. They love the tenderness between the two of you. They honor the sensuality and the physical connection between the two of you. They love that about the two of you. And they find this connection to be very rich and fertile with a lot of abundance. They let their fear get in the way, which is why they brought I guess I'm going to say a pause at this point, because you do have the choice. You can choose to go back, or you can choose to not go back. It's up to you. How you're both showing up in this connection is the Creator, which says no, the Five of Cups, which is about regrets and loss and sorrow, and the Queen of Cups. So the Wandering Star Tarot has 2 extra cards in it. This is one of them. She says the Creator, and she says the word no. And I want to know, I'm going to dive a bit deeper here in just a second. There's a lot of regret. There's a lot of sadness about how this ended, why it ended. And in the end, at the base of this is about the fact that you both love one another very much. You find the intuition and the empathy and the kindness between the two of you to be beautiful. I feel very nice energy about this. I just feel like we need to get to the bottom of this being the shared space. So I want to see your side of this, Aries. What is your version of this? You have the King of Wands. You have the Page of Cups. And you have the Six of Wands. Okay, Aries, I believe, I'm just going to say this, you are open to hearing out your person's apology. You're open to looking at this with nice energy. I feel like you find your person to be very attractive as well. I just sense that you want the victory of this because you do love your person. I feel like maybe you were a little shocked by them leaving, and there's something here about constraints between this connection for you. There were some secrets that weren't being told to you. It could have been that you didn't realize they were so insecure in this connection. That's why this no card is here, is that there were a few things. This card says imprisonment. I don't sense that you felt you were imprisoned, but there was also things that were not being told to you correctly. That is why, among many other reasons, why this is so perplexing to you. I want you to know you do want the victory of this with your person. I see that very solidly here. And I feel that your person, I just feel like they maybe let their fear and their ego and their insecurity get in the way. That's why you're open to this apology. You want the truth, though. I do want you to know that. You want to know the honest to God truth about why there were constraints and secrets. What was this deceit that was here? Sometimes deceit isn't just like, oh, someone was being a shit. Sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm not supposed to swear on here. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Sometimes it's not that. Sometimes it is honestly the space of they just were not telling you everything. Maybe they didn't share those fears with you, those insecurities with you. So let's get their side of this. What is Aries person's side of the shared space of this experience? Please and thank you. Seven of Pentacles. Five of Swords. Page of Pentacles. Six of Cups. Okay. They know it's time. They know it's time. They've been thinking a lot about this. They know it is time to have a very honest conversation with you about all of this stuff that was Five of Swords, fear, ego, insecurity. They know it's time to do this. They want to have a very real conversation with you. Something that is genuine, speaks the truth. Nothing is hidden from you, and they want to reconcile with you. They love you. They want to put this back together. They're so sorry things happen like this. I feel like it's just sad they allowed themselves to get stuck in that space of ego-based fear. Isn't that about the lesson that we all learn here is, oh my God, okay. I don't always get songs in my head, but if you are older than maybe 40-ish, and or if you're a child of someone is that in that age, there was a rock band in the late 80s called Cinderella, and I am hearing a song from them, Don't Know What You've Got Till It's Gone. If you don't know that song, you could go listen to it. That's definitely my era of music. That's probably why it popped into my head so fast. That was really what I was thinking. Your person they didn't realize how much and how deep their feelings for you really were until they blew this up. I didn't see the Tower card here, but that Ten of Swords is here. This is what they want with you. They want a brand new beginning in love with you. I don't think they realized what they had in you until they blew this up. And again, that song is still playing really loud in my head. So go look that up if you don't know the words to it. But it is about that. When we blow things up, we split things up, whatever, we don't really realize. If you take, this is one of those lyrics, if you take the time to think it over, baby, yeah, there's something else I'm not quite getting, but don't know what you've got till it's gone. Don't know what I did to be so wrong. Something like that. This person is definitely feeling that. For their side of this, they want to bring justice to the situation and they want a brand new start. And when they do, they want this to be a very high honor with you. They see that with you. They want the victory of that with you. That's nice energy. And this is, I just want to say to you, you can say no to this or you can say yes to this. Remember, the Emperor is our underlying undercurrent. You can stand in your power and tell this person absolutely not. I just feel like one of your things you could say or could do, I'm not here to give advice about romance, but I always feel like when something blows apart and it needs to be kind of think about a sandcastle is what I'm being shown in my head right now. Someone took all this time to build this lovely sandcastle and it's gorgeous. And then the tide comes in and it washes it all out. It's now time to build a new sandcastle with this person because you can actually take it and move it off farther up the beach where the tide doesn't go, or you could actually go build it. The foundation is being reframed. That's the right way to say that. What they feel for you is the Chariot. Yeah, they want the success of moving this forward with you. They know the truth about the whole thing. They know that this was on them, that this is how this happened. They want to move forward with you. They want victory. That's both cards, the senior and the junior of the tarot, about moving forward in a successful manner, moving on. And they're doing it with some nice clarity. They know the truth. They know this was on them. They know that they made some mistakes. They want to heal this. They want to repair this. They've asked the divine to move this forward, and they want to move it forward with you. Please tell me the truth. Let's talk about this Ace of Swords. Yep. So Four of Swords, they sat in very nice meditative energy about this connection. They listened to themselves. They healed the situation. The truth is that you make them happy. That's what they want, is that this is about a happy connection that they find a lot of value in. They love you. They want to honor that space with you. They find the richness of the connection with you. They find you to be soft. The connection feels soft. It feels beautiful. It feels like a luck and harmony. There's soft feminine energy on this. And that is nice. I like that for you a lot. I'm going to pull back into the energy what I did not the last series, but the time before, because I was given a lot of clarity from people that they liked this. So we're going to do this. If your person of interest is in Aries, they are in temperance energy. They are healing themselves. They are finding balance. They're finding countenance inside of themselves. It's going to require a little bit of patience on their part and on yours. If the person you're dealing with is a Taurus, they are sitting in the High Priestess energy. They're listening to their intuition about this connection. They are following everything that's written in the book of life. They know it's there. They're listening closer to their chest. They might not be telling you everything just yet. That's okay. It will unravel over time. If the person you're dealing with is a Gemini, they've heard the call from the divine telling them, hey man, hey woman, hey person, you need to go make some things right. They've been given the little downloads from the divine. If the person you're dealing with is a Cancer, they are sitting in King of Swords energy. They know what they need to do. They have clarity about it, and they are going to make decisions based on what they know they need to do about this connection. If your person is a Leo, they are stuck up in their head about this. They need to find the clarity to get away from that and stop sitting in so much ego. Okay. If the person you're dealing with is a Virgo, you are their ultimate wish. You're the biggest wish they have. They want a good life with you. They want this. Their biggest wish is to get this to come back in. Okay. If your person of interest is a Libra, they see such high value in you. You are everything they could ever want. They like how you put up boundaries and you stand on your own 2 feet. They admire that about you, Aries. That's nice, okay? If your person is a Scorpio, they've got a lot of regrets about how this happened, what happened. Maybe hear them out. They've got some apologies for you. They want to talk to you. If your person is a Sagittarius, this is not the end of your connection. It's time to end the old cycle of the fear and the ego and refresh it, rebirth it into the connection that it was meant to be. Clear out old energy and refresh. If the person you're dealing with is a Capricorn, they've been holding on very tightly to wanting this to come back in with you. They love you. If your person is an Aquarius, they are up in their head. They're sitting in timeout. They're doing nice reflection on the situation. They're trying to see this from your side of the story too. They're putting themselves in your shoes. Okay. And lastly, if your person is a Pisces, they are in the Seven of Swords. So they're holding a lot of things close to their chest. They're still not telling all of the story. There's still a few things they don't want to tell you. However, I do want you to see the image in this card looks so fun to me. They're taking all of these lower vibrational thoughts. Look at all that energy there. What's left behind are the two thoughts, one for you and one for them. So even if there are still secrets they're not sharing, it's okay. They're thinking about the connection between the two of you. So I want to call in Archangels Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, and Jophiel to give you any advice about this connection. Angels, what would you tell Aries for advice about this connection, please and thank you? We have honeymoon, go away together. That doesn't mean go on a big trip if you don't want to. I don't mean you have to. I'm saying maybe go on a picnic or something where you can actually sit down and talk to one another. Heal some of these issues between the two of you. Work on the healing part of it. Let your friends help you. That might mean talking to some people you trust, talking to family that you trust. Also, maybe going in, talking to a therapist. Not for all. Take what applies. And lastly, free yourself. Take back the control in this situation. Put up the boundaries you need to. Do what needs to be done for your own sake. And honestly, just resonate in the area from a place of clear out this deceit. Clear out the red flags. Honor that connection that is your ancestors trying to speak to you because you are being called into service. Believe in your own guidance on this situation. You'll know what you need to do, Aries. I do want to get some messages from your person. What would they say to you in regards to this? Please and thank you. The balance of male and female energies was off here. I realize this and I regret it. I want intimacy. I feel you are emotionally distant. You seem avoidant of true intimacy and it hurts, so I need to step away for now. And for some reason, I can't seem to let you go. I'm trying, but when I do, there you are again. Yeah, so your person knows that the balance was off. I feel like they know their fear was what got in the way of this. They want the intimacy and the emotional connection between the two of you to come back. And I feel like they're telling you they can't let this go. That's why they want this to come back in. It's up to you. But I feel like this was a really good insight into what happened and why. So Aries, you know it's always up to you. Free will is free will. So I want to say thank you for spending your time with me today, Aries. It's been my distinct honor and privilege to read for you. All of my readings are timeless. So if this came to you and the title drew you in, it was here for a reason. If not, and this was not your story, you may go back into my entire catalog of readings, find the other readings. They're all timeless. Aries readings or any other placements in your birth chart, there might be something there for you. Also, you can cross-watch for your person's energy. So thank you very much for being a part of my tribe. I'm so grateful you're here. I look forward to reading for you again in the future. And in the meantime, have a great rest of your day, Aries. Bye.